Sorry, Amber just
Amber's
started
singing to us.
randomly then. I was like, what are you doing?
Well, I'd be interested. I was just going, there's a song.
Oh, she's taking that. Yeah. It might have to be mad to work here, but it really helps. And if you're not mad when you start, you're bad at the end of it. In the best possible way, right? Right, welcome to live shopping, our 11 o'clock hour. This morning's flying by, isn't it? We've had some great demonstrations, and I'm sure Amanda's going to do some more in this hour, and we've got some fabulous products. This hour is all about glass and ceramic painting, using your paints or your pens, whatever you feel more comfortable with. So let me introduce you to the team first of all. We've got our Hannah on cameras today with a brand new haircut, gone short, nice. We've got Amber in the producer's seat.
Wow.
I did a bit of confetti.
We've
You
got
did
Amber.
confetti, do it again.
No, she can't get away with that. We've got Amber in the producer's seat.
Whoa, yeah.
There you go, that's a bit better. I think she's used up all her vocabulary at Oasis over the weekend, shouting and singing, I should imagine.
Yes.
We've got our Amanda who's going to be demonstrating for you, and you've got me as your host for an hour. Right, let me introduce you to live shopping, where you can watch us and how to shop. So you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com. If you're brand new to us here, I want you to open an account with us first, because it's really important that you get your discounts, okay? So you're going to get your discounts off the price that you're seeing on the screen, okay? So super, super easy to do. Right, so first of all, you can watch us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and website. Then you can also watch us, you can shop on Facebook, Instagram, and our website. So if you want to shop a product, we're going to show you the product. That product will have a code, and all you need to do is type shop and then that code into the comments underneath the video. That will pop that product into a basket for you. So if you look at your screen right now, there are two words in bold. That's what you type in underneath the video, and that will put it into a basket. Then we're going to send you a direct message. And in that direct message, there will be a link. You're going to click that link, and that will take you to our website, where I need you to log into your account so that you get your club benefits, which include extra discount, loyalty points for every £1 that you spend, and on a basket spend over £35, you're going to get free postage. Okay? So all the good stuff of a club, but no fee, which is brilliant, right? Now, if you'd rather shop with us directly on the website, you can also do that. So if you go to Highlight Crafts, click Watch Live, and as soon as that show starts to stream, all the items in that show will appear down the left, right-hand side of your screen. All you're then going to do is select the ones that you wish to purchase, and they will appear at the top of your screen in the form of a little red shopping bag. Click on that bag when you're ready to check out, log in, and then we'll take you through that checkout process. Do you need to get a drink, Amanda? Go on then.
I think so.
That will take you through that process. Now you can also shop ahead. So if you go to highlightcrafts.com, click Shop Today's Deals, all of the deals in that day will open up, and they open up from midnight. So you can get ahead, shop ahead, and get ahead of the curve so that you're not missing out on any of those products. Because if you've just watched us with the candle sand, some of those markers and some of those dyes, we had very low stocks to start with. So that's because people are shopping ahead. So make sure that you have a look at that as well. I have a vision of you all sat there in your nights in pyjamas in bed at night like that, waiting for it to go 12 o'clock, then highlightcrafts.com and have a look at it all. Brilliant. Right, let's start at the beginning, shall we? Because it's a very good place to start. Now, this is a cracking bundle, okay? So, no, Amanda, go outside, love. You're coughing. Right, so in this bundle, I love these jars. Kilner jars, aren't they? I love them. They're absolutely fabulous. So you're going to get these two jars here. Literally, that goes in there, and then you push that down and it seals it. I love the blue. I think they're fantastic. So if you've got blue anywhere in your home, this is going to match in perfectly. You've got the ridges around them, so they're not just a plain bottle, but the quality of these is exceptional. They're really, really lovely. On top of those, you're going to get two of your little tea light holders like that with a slight purple hue on there. You're also going to get 2 of these jars with the stripes around that look like they've been hand done, which is really cool because that's going to match in with your glass and your porcelain pens. So you're getting 2 of those. These are going to be lovely. I love the handles because you can hang them in the garden. Maybe you've just bought that sand and you need something to put that in. Have you seen that sand hammer?
It's so cool, isn't it?
It's amazing. It goes on top of water.
Yeah, amazing.
Right? How's that even a thing? It's defying gravity. That's what it's doing.
Physics.
It's wicked. Right, so you're going to get both of those and then you're going to get 6 of the little votives. All right, so these are going to be perfect for that. You can add scent to it, you can add colour to it, but now you need a vessel to put it into. This is going to be perfect. Now, on top of that little lot, you're also going to get some of the best glass and porcelain pens that I have ever used. These come from the brand of Creative. You'll know that we sell a lot of creative products here at Highlight Crafts. Their quality is exceptional, as is their education. So you're going to get 12 pens inside there. So you've got your silver, your gold, your white, your black, your brown, your deep green, Christmas green, your blue, purple, pink, red, orange and yellow. These have a wide fibre tip and you bake these. So I'm just going to read it off here. Apply to clean and grease-free items. The pre-trimmed item, not sure that that's right. The pre-treated item is dried within 8 hours, added to cold oh, that doesn't make any sense. Bear with. Let's have a look. Apply to clean, grease-free items. You bake it in an oven at 230 degrees. So you put the oven on, put these in the oven, turn the oven on, let it get to 230 degrees. After 40 minutes, turn the oven off and allow them to cool. And then they will withstand mild machine dishwashing. So if you want 12 pens, 6 votives, 2 of your smaller little hanging jars, 2 of your larger hanging jars, and 2 of your beautiful, love these, I just have these as decorative elements. Maybe you got the stickers, you know the stickers that we bought you, the PT ones. Butterflies and dragonflies on these would look exceptional. All of that, shop bundle, $32.99. That is incredible value for money. Love that. Absolutely love that. Now, don't forget the children are breaking up this week, aren't they, from school? Something to do with them. Brilliant. Right, now then, multi-markers we've got next. So you can use these on paper, wood, glass, stone, all sorts of different permutations for this one. You're going to get 24 of them. You get a white all the way down that colour family. Look how beautiful they're rainbowed. I love that. Now, seriously, is that right price? Should be $23.99. Right, this is definitely one for the children because you can go out, collect pebbles, wash them, dry them, let them play. 24 multi-markers, so different surfaces, for $8.99 before your club discount. Ready, steady, go. Shop multi, $8.99. Do you know what? These should be $23.99. Even if you've got a set, get another set because they're $8.99. That's before your discount. Amazing. $8.99. Right. Stocking fillers, birthday presents. So maybe you've got a little one in your family and they're always going to school parties, right? And you need to take a present every time. $23.99, you'd be like, no, I don't think so. $8.99. Brilliant. Maybe you're holding a birthday party and you want them all to paint on different things. You're going to get a load of pebbles and they can all make their own pebble and take it home. $8.99. That's ridiculous value for money. Right, please don't miss out on those. And one thing I will say to you is the glass and porcelain ones are they've got a sheen to them. These are completely matte and the two together work perfectly. So when I did some glass painting for a show a few months ago, used both together, they're lovely, okay? So try those. I'm just going to see if there's any more information. Water-based, non-permanent acrylic markers with saturated colours and a firm felt tip. Sticks to surfaces such as stone, paper, canvas, glass, porcelain, plastic, wood, cardboard and metal. Store them horizontally with the lid. If the tip dries out, tap it on the paper until the ink starts flowing again. It's got a 4mm nib, $8.99. Come on guys, I don't want any of these left at the end of the show. That deal of the show, absolutely ridiculous. I had no idea that was going to be the price. So when we used to print off the shows and write up all the post-it notes, we all knew what the prices were. I like coming in here and it's seeing a surprise. So I'm not having you on when I go, is that right? Because that is crazy value for money. Should be $23.99. You're getting them for $8.99 before your discount today. Right, Amanda, you're hovering. Do you want to come back in, love?
I can.
Right, next. Love this.
Cute,
I
isn't it?
love this. Now then, maybe it's going to be baby's first Christmas. Maybe it's just going to be a welcome to the world. You could do it with your pens. Absolutely. This is going to be perfect. You've got lovely writing. This is going to be perfect. Or maybe you just want to do a whole rainbow. Maybe you want to mask it off into stripes and make a rainbow star. It's whatever you want to do with it, but it's porcelain, it's ceramic. So it means that your glass and porcelain paints and your mixed ones at $8.99, your multimedia ones, which is just ridiculous. This. Now I'm going to put a statement out here now.
Oh.
Some of you will like it, some of you won't. Posca. There's not much difference between a Posca quality and this, if any. These, honestly, they're brilliant. And I wouldn't say that if I didn't mean it. I'd say it if they were $23.99, but at $8.99 doesn't improve the quality, but my goodness me, what a great deal you're getting. 24 pens, including white and black. This could be your Santa Stop Here sign in the window, couldn't it? Absolutely fabulous. If you want this, Shop Star, you've got a £3 saving on that one as well. Blinking out, we're giving it away today, guys. Oh, quick, get those baskets filled. Shop Star, $4.99.
I want them. That on my fireplace this year with
Yep.
all my florals and things for Christmas. Absolutely.
Good that, isn't it? Okay, Shop Star will get you that one. Now, a product, Stephanie always laughs at me with this, but it's one of my top 3 products from Cadence. It's absolutely brilliant. It's a foam that has a dense foam on the back of it. In fact, I'm going to take it out of the packet and then I can show you exactly what you can use this for. David will use it for applying paint. We had one of our customers used it to paint her whole bathroom. She said it was the easiest application she'd ever had. You can cut it down into small pieces and use it in smaller pieces, and then you can wash it. That's the thing. You can wash it and use it over and over and over again. It doesn't drink the paint in, so it holds it on the surface. The other thing that I use it for is retacking my scan and cut mats, because again, I can wash it. I found with the kitchen sponges over time, it started to pull bits with the glue, and I ended up with the bits on my mat, and I was like, right, I don't want that. Absolutely categorically not. This is what I now use. But the other side of it, now if you've watched me for years and years and years, you'll remember we used to bring you some blue blocks of foam. It's from Woodware. That's how long ago it is. And you heated it, and then you could press things like buttons, keys, leaves, all sorts of different things, whatever it is, into it, ink it, and then it creates a stamp. And then you clean it, dry it off, and it goes back to being that level again. You can do exactly the same thing with the back of this sponge. If ever I'm doing rice papers, I'll use this sponge, or putting rice paper on the transparent sheets from Sospeso, because you can drag your glue onto there, put your rice paper with colour face down and use the back of it to smooth it out. It's a brilliant product and it's $5.99. Once you use that, you'll never go back. Also, if you want something that doesn't show brush strokes, this is going to be perfect for you. So Shop Foam, $5.99. Right, Amanda, we're coming on to the Cadence now. Cadence glass and porcelain paint.
Now these are beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh,
What?
oh, we were going a bit awry.
Never mind about that. We'll just keep going.
So these are stunning. Now, if you can go for all of it, I would go for all of it. But you've got Shop Pearl will get you the first set, and they are just stunning. I can't choose a favourite colour.
Right, so you're going to get your
No
light
way.
blue, you're going to get your champagne, and you're going to get your lilac. That is shop pearl. Cadence glass and ceramic metallic paint set, clouded pearl, this one's called. Aren't these lovely? Aren't they fabulous? And the colour that you see there will be the colour that ends up on your ceramic e-glass. Cadence are genius, absolutely genius. So if you want that set, shop pearl, $15.99.
Absolutely stunning. Adore
Amazing,
these.
right?
And like I say, I can't pick a favourite because I love them all. The blendability, and it's seamless blend when you blend them together. So when you want to do an ombre, it looks spectacular with these. Absolutely stunning. But it's beautiful, creamy texture as well. Using it with your brushes and doing brush stroke, but you can't see it all. Okay, if you do the pouncing, it brings all the mica to the top and the luster. It's just an incredible paint, but it's easy to work with as well. So, and also with Cadence being, they are true alchemists, aren't they?
Absolutely.
They give you a product that works. When it says it's for glass and ceramic, it will absolutely be that. You're not going to have it that you're going to go and fall out with it. It's a spectacular quality paint. They really are the forerunners of some of the what they bring to us, especially with your specialist mediums such as this, the candle paint that they bring, amazing. So they give us items that do a specific job, and this is one of those.
Perfect. Okay, so light blue, champagne, lilac, shop pearl, $15.99. If you want the middle row, which is going to give you your dark blue, your dark pink and your purple. I'll lie these down like this so that you can see the colours. Nope, maybe. Like that. You're getting those three colours. Shop mineral, $15.99 now. You've got almost a £2 saving on these. And then the bottom row is going to give you your turquoise, your pistachio and your light pink. So you're going to get all three of those. Shop fresh, $15.99. How fabulous is that, right? Brilliant. So you take your pick, or you might want to put all three in, which means that you get a £6 saving almost across the whole collection.
It's stunning.
Right, let's talk a different paint now. Now, this appeared on our counters yesterday, and I have to say this is fabulous. So you're going to get 2 tins. You're going to get 180ml of your silver, and you're going to get 180ml of your gold. Now, they recommend this is for outdoor and indoor use. So if you've got railings, things like that, maybe your letterbox needs a bit of a zhuzh up, whatever it is, you can use it outside or inside, which is great. And you're getting a really good quality metallic paint. But here's the other thing that you're getting as well. You're going to get the pens, and they're chrome pens. So these will give you the most high shine metallic finish that you can ever imagine. They're beautiful. They'll go on lots of different surfaces, but they're chrome. Now, Amanda bought one similar to this. A single pen was $19.99. But on glass and ceramic, it's fabulous. Hannah's eyebrows nearly hit the ceiling then when I said that. But you know what the best thing is? You get an erasable pen. So if you don't do it quite right, if you think, oh, I've painted that star and it's not quite right, you can take it off. Takes the fear away, right?
Yep.
Brilliant, that. Right, so if you want your 2 tins of metallic and your 7 pens, so 6 metallics, you get, let me read you the colours. Make me laugh, some of these colours. You've got your, bear with, champagne gold. That's your erasable one. You've got your rose gold. You've then got your star gold, which is a little bit like a copper. I know, that's what made me smile. Bright silver. You've then also got mocha gold. And then you've also got your bronze gold. So you're getting all of those pens plus your paints. Shop Gild, G-I-L-D, at $39.99, down from £50.97. Right, now then, unglazed.
They're stunning.
Bisque pottery. These for your Christmas are going to be absolutely fabulous. So, Amanda, I could put a little bit of sand in there.
Yes.
And put a wick in.
Yes.
And it would burn.
Yes.
And if you're thinking, what kind of sand? The sand that we've just had on the previous show. Candle sand or pearl sand. call it, and it's tiny, tiny, tiny little beads, and you can put it anywhere. So you can put it on here, put a wick in it, and it will burn. It's really
To the wick.
clever. It's really clever. So instead of buying tea lights,
Yes.
that can be a bit of a disappointment, can't they? Because you light them, and then if you have to blow them out, then the wick doesn't go right down to, oh yeah, no. Done with tea lights. I've had enough of them, drive me crazy. This is going to be brilliant. I'll tell you what else that sounded be good for.
What?
Sospeso.
Doing what with it?
Well, what did you do all weekend with your sospeso?
Oh yeah, burned it.
sand.
Yeah,
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 right.
yeah, and it's a longer burn. It is a longer burn. That sand, that candle sand, either they call it candle sand or it's pearl sand because it's tiny little pearl beads. It's a longer burn.
Brilliant, right? See, all of these ideas. And then what's left over, you just put back in.
You do.
Brilliant. Right, so 4 of those. Shop tea, $16.99. £4.25 each before your discount. Brilliant, right?
That's your Christmas village.
There's your Christmas village right there. So if you want that one, shop tea, $16.99 down from $19.96. Right, next we've got some sponge applicators. Now, do you use these with your glass and ceramic paints?
Anything, absolutely anything. They're just brilliant. And you kept saying this. I heard you at the Doncaster. Right tool for the right job. Okay, when you're buying into your tools, they're washable. Okay, so it's not a one-hit wonder where you just use it once and then unless you leave it out to dry, of course. But yeah, just wash them and use them again. They're fabulous, and you get in multiple sizes. So if you've got a teeny little bit of something you want to work with, just use the little tiny one. You're getting 10 different applicators in here, and like I say, various sizes. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, you can even use them with your blending inks if you want to.
Oh, absolutely. But they're not like the kids' ones. You know, when
No.
you get the kids' ones and you use it once and the sponge falls off, they're not like that. They're made professionally. So they come from a brand called Royal and Langnickel, which is an artist brand that is very, very well known. They're not going to let themselves down when it comes to their product. So you're going to get 4 packs of 10, so 40 in total. Shop Quad, and they are $19.99. Now then, once you've painted this, if you want to seal it to go outside or just make it shiny, you can do that with your shop varnish. This is your Aquastone varnish. It's a 120ml bottle. It's $14.49, and this is one of the most bought products from Cadence ever. It's blinking brilliant, and it gives you that look of glass. It's absolutely superb. So if you want Aquastone, shop varnish, $14.99. Now, the other thing that's amazing on glass, and you need to see this to believe it, it's one of those where you just like, really, did that just work? You spray this onto the back of glass, clean it first, spray onto the back of glass, and it turns it into a mirror in a minute. The bottom of that glass jar, look. Turns it into a mirror. Look at that. In a minute. Brilliant product. Absolutely brilliant. Now, we used to bring it to you in a little pump action bottle.
Yes.
And as soon as you bought it, used to get everywhere. They put it into an aerosol. So this is UK only because we can't send aerosols. But this product is absolutely phenomenal. I was going to try it on that magnolia that Jane did, and then I was going to try it on the home, and I haven't had time, but I will test that. But the mirror spray is incredible. The first time we used it, we were in a room over at iHub with a buyers. We'd just come back from Cadence when we went first time. Stephanie got a piece of glass, sprayed it, passed it round, and they all went like that because they weren't expecting to see themselves in it. It was brilliant. But that product, honestly, fabulous. Shop mirror, $29.99 is going to get you that. Now, if you want some glass plates, you've just seen Amanda use one of these in the last show. Now, these do have a flat base, but then they curve up at the sides, so be aware of that. It's also frosted slightly around here, but these with your sanding would look lovely.
They are
wouldn't
gorgeous.
You're getting 2 of them. Shop Square, they're a really good thick glass as well. At Shop Square, $14.99. Right, finally, we have got 2 pillar candles for you. You can use them with these metal pieces if you want to. So if you are doing a flower arrangements and the candles are for decorative purposes only, although you could have painted them with the candle paints, you can pop these into your oasis and put them in between all your florals. You're getting 4 of the holders, and then you're going to get 2 of these candle pillars with a 30-hour burn time each. Shop pillar, $14.99. You've got a £3 saving more or less on that as well. Right, Amanda, shall we go and demo?
David was talking about wanting them for his garden to do tiki candles, wasn't he?
Tiki lamps.
Tiki lamps.
That's the one.
Right. So first of all, it's a secret. I've got David's trolleys. Okay. So I've got David's trolleys. Don't tell him. I'm playing with his toys. So don't tell him I've got his toys. Please don't dub on me. Now, the paint that we've got on here, this is one of them that David started with the other day, and it's in that jar. Look at the coverage that you're going to get on here. Isn't that just beautiful? It's stunning. Now, one of the things, look, I've got all his toys. I've got all his toys. I've got all his stuff. Please don't dob me in. So I'm going to actually do a bit of a blend. Now, when we work with this, it's stunning. And this is where your cut and use foam is the best product in the world to do with this. In fact, has he got yeah, there's one that he made for me, look. As if he knew. It's just like he knew. So I'm going to do a bit of a blend. Now, if I do pink, they're your favourite colours, aren't they, Mel?
Yeah, I just have a couple of questions I need to answer. Marina says, if the multi-surface pens are non-permanent, can you aquastone over them? Absolutely. Laura asked a similar question. Multi-markers are non-permanent. How can I make it permanent? Aquastone them. That's your answer to that. So if you want that shop varnish, and it's £14.49. So can you paint the paints onto those houses and use aquastone instead of having to use an oven? You need to wait for the pens to cure. So yes, you could, but you need to wait for them to cure thoroughly before you do that. Still haven't tried mirror spray yet and had it for months. Come on, Marina, what are you playing at? Got to try it, right? Right, Amanda, let's
So I'm
go.
just giving everything a bit of a shake, and I'm going to go in with this. Now, the sponge that I've picked is a long, thin sponge, because I'm actually going to do one of David's favourite techniques, and I put them both together, tap it on, and then do an ombre. And having the sponge, I've got to admit, I'm with Mel on this, and you won't find any of us not having this. In creative, we all use it for many, many different things. It's a phenomenal product to have. So I'm just going to decant a little bit of my paint like that. And look at the it's so creamy. Look at that. Oh, I'm so pleased I'm getting to play like this. Can't even tell, it's almost, I could nearly squeal, our Anna. I could. Just, look, I've even got, look, don't tell him. I've even got his mat. Look, I've even got his mat. Shh, secret. Secret, he'll kill me.
I don't think he cares right now. He's in the sunshine.
He's not bothered. He's on his ollie bobs. So I'm going to put a little bit of that out, just like David does, okay? Pop that to one side so I don't tip it over. Now, using this, how I'm going to pick it up is that I'm going to dip into it and swipe away, okay? Like that. And what I'm going to do is start going zigzags. Dip into it again, swipe away. And I'm going to create a zigzag like that. And can you see what's happening on my mat? Okay, and all I'm doing at the moment is loading it's there, look, it's ready. Okay, so I'm just going to press a little bit harder, and I know now, look at that, that's what I'm needing. Isn't that beautiful on there? So now I can pick this up and I can start. Okay, and this is, remember everybody, this is one pass. Okay, covered.
Brilliant that, isn't it?
Look at that.
Absolutely brilliant.
One pass, I won't have to go over that again at all. Isn't that just stunning? So now, all of that you've got over there. So if you're doing a wedding, absolutely everything's going to match. You can colour coordinate it to your heart's content. Isn't that just something? Like I say, Cadence paints, it doesn't matter what they are true. They create magic. That's all I can say. When you get their products, you will never be, disappointed. Never disappointed in the product. or in what you actually get to use it. Now, I've done it like that. I'm just going to set that to one side. Oh, I can't stop playing now. Here we go. He's let me have his toys. So I'm going to carry on painting on this because, again, we have got this on the little bundle, haven't we?
Yeah, we'd like to see the pens as well, Amanda.
The pens.
Please, at some point.
Yeah, we'll do the pens. Which ones would you like me to do first?
I don't mind.
Any? We'll go with any. So, but look at this. Oh, that's a thing of beauty, Mel, when you pull that out of there. Isn't that just amazing? So these are your multi-markers. And I adore these. So maybe you are somebody that runs a wedding, okay? And you want something that you do wipe off. So you're going to do table numbers and things like that. You can do this with these pens, okay? I want my green as well. Maybe you're going to do glasses. But look, that goes on. I've not even had to shake it, prime it, do anything with it. Like so.
Coverage on these is amazing.
Isn't
Right,
it?
guys, I need to have a serious conversation with you. These should be $23.99 for 24 pens. So you should be paying £1 a pen, and they're worth, honestly, they're brilliant. That price, you're getting a really good quality product for £1 a pen. However, today we have dropped the price to $8.99. Birthday presents for the kids at school. Maybe you're a teacher in the school and you want to get some for the children there. Maybe you're going to have a little kids party and do this. And this isn't me saying that they're for children at all, but they are absolutely fabulous quality and they will go on lots of different surfaces. Now, if you want them permanent, you're going to have to aquastone over the top of them. But for the kids to have a play with over the summer holidays, or for you to put in your stash, and I'm going to say, even if you've got these, get another set while they're on at this price. Because $8.99 for 24 pens is absolutely ridiculous. Amber, can you just divide $23.99, sorry, by, sorry, no, forget that, Melanie, words, $8.99 divided by 24. 37 pence a pen for a multi-marker. Now, these will go on your canvases, they'll go on your glass, as you can see, they'll go on your porcelain, they'll go on your plant pots. Obviously, they're not going to be permanent, so you're going to seal over the top. But how fabulous are they? Aren't they good? And if you're going to work on anything, we talk about the right paint for the right job. These are glass and porcelain paints that Amanda showed you previously. If you want to paint something like a plastic paint pot, use your metallics, use your hybrid metallics.
Oh, thank you.
Because that will work brilliantly. But how lovely is that?
I could lose myself for hours doing
I can
things
tell,
like that, Mel.
Absolutely.
Aren't they just
They are.
amazing?
Lovely. Now, the other thing you
Adore
could
it.
do is design something, draw it out. So it might be your initial, and you might have lots of flowers around your initial. Print it off on a piece of copy paper, put it into the jar, and then you've got something to trace over. So if you're not an artist, a drawer, absolutely you can still use these pens. They are brilliant. Let me just read you on the back what they have said you can use with them with. So they're water-based. They're non-permanent acrylic markers. So water-based and non-permanent. It's always good when you've got children around, isn't it? Right? Hannah? Yes? Hannah's going.
Oh,
Yep.
yes. Yeah.
Hannah once had Sudocreme gate, didn't you?
I did. There was a lot of controversy over Sudocreme Gate.
It was everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Very funny though. Acrylic markers with saturated colours and a firm felt tip. That's really important, okay? Because it allows you to apply that colour, as you've just seen Amanda doing, by dotting, which is brilliant. Sticks to surface. In fact, actually, you know what? If you love dot art, but you're not very good at picking up that paint and getting a perfect dot, these are going to be perfect for that. So think about that, right? Sticks to surfaces such as stone, paper, canvas, glass, porcelain, plastic, wood, cardboard and metal. So they go on loads and loads and loads of different surfaces, which is brilliant. Store them horizontally with the lid. That's so that all the paint or the ink doesn't run to one end. Important, if the tip dries out, tap it on the paper until the ink starts flowing again. So when you get them, they'll all have white tips. Just press it down. Don't do this. because every time you do that, it's stopping the flow. Just press it down, it'll break that that seal, and then the paint will start, or the ink will start to paint. Acrylic markers, paint will start to come down. If you love acrylic markers like Posca, these, in my opinion, are as good. They've got a 4mm nib and they work in exactly the same way, but you're paying $8.99 for 24 of them today. I know, right? $8.99. Amber's just written on the board, multi-popular. I'm not surprised. Christmas presents, all that kind of thing. Store them in a cool, dry place. Remember, the paint isn't activated until you press that nib. So the paint can't dry out on the nib because it's not there. So you just pump action them. Brilliant. Honestly, what a phenomenal deal. All of those, $8.99, 37 pence a pen. Good grief. Right, please, please, please don't miss out on those, because those for me are the deal of the show so far. That, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Right, Amanda, what are you up to, love, please? Let's
So
go
I've
back to
gone
Amanda for a
on
minute,
to these.
then we'll recap.
So these are the glass and porcelain ones. So these are the permanent ones that you would then... Is the right word to fire them or cook
Bake
them?
them.
You
Bake them in
bake
the
them.
oven.
Right, okay, these are the ones that you bake. And again, I'm no artist, but that is just pretty. Just do pretty swirls. Doesn't need to be anything else at all to do that. You don't have to be. Or you use your stencils, okay? Put your stencil on your glass, draw around it on the inside edge, and then just go in and colour in the outline that you've actually got on there. So if you really can't do that, that's fine. Or Minecraft Studio, all of your digi-stamps with your transfer paper, draw that on, colour everything in. Oh my word, you know, we've just had, and then obviously you can then go with your aquastone to seal it if you're using these. But now think about everything that you've got in your garden, in your house, that you can now upcycle and recycle. Just recently, my boys went mad the other night, Mel, because I walked in with 2 big carrier bags.
Of?
Rescued things from a charity shop. Rescued them.
You rescued them.
I rescued them.
And where are they now?
Some are in the boot of the car still. And then some are in the house. But I've hidden them so they don't know. I've got several carrier bags that I've put underneath the table. Okay, so nobody knows that they're there. They probably do now, but I'm not bothered. So what you can do is then go back in. And like I say, I'm no artist, but how nice is this? Oh, I could sit and do this
Can you
for
show
hours.
us them on a clear glass jar, so
Yes.
without the stripes on, because we're struggling to see that a little bit
Sorry,
on the
darling.
screen. So if we just go onto a plain one,
Onto this
so
one.
you can see the difference. So these are almost like a glazed pen.
They are.
So they're not matte like your multi-markers, they've got a glaze to them. So if you imagine a glass paint, that's what it comes out like. They're fabulous, but the two together can also work. So it depends on what you're doing. But I love the fact that you can get these in that bundle, but then those multi-markers you can use in conjunction with them, which is just fabulous. But you can see little glass jars. You're not going to throw anything away now, are you? Nothing's going to go in the recycling, because you can now make them your own. So I love that. It gives you an alternative for glass than your rice papers, but absolutely fabulous. So you could mirror spray on the inside and then paint on the outside, and that would look absolutely spectacular.
Just even little.
But like I said, the children are breaking up from school this week. You're going to need to keep them occupied, right? I know. This is going to be perfect. Days out are really expensive. Get them a table set up in the garden with some pens and some glass jars like this, or some little ceramic pieces. Maybe give them all one of the stars, something like that, and just watch their imaginations come to life. It's wonderful. And you can see Amanda says she's no artist. Absolutely. You know what? You don't have to be. What we need is a thin white piece of copier paper to put inside so we can actually see what you've drawn.
Or would you like black?
No, black won't show up, will it? It'll just sink into black. We need a piece of white copier paper. Let's see if we can grab one. Emma, can you grab us a sheet of paper, love? There isn't one under here, please. And then we can have a look at what it actually looks like. Because I need you to see that glaze look on these, because they are different to the multi-markers. They are lovely.
And
Absolutely lovely.
They are. And all I'm doing is pointillism.
Yep.
So if you can't draw,
just dot.
So this is going to go, can you imagine these kind of things? And then turning them into candles. So let me just... pop that in there like that. Can we see? There you go. So that is the ceramic. And you can see it's a more matte finish on the multi-marker. Is that coming through on the screen?
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah, it's a bit better.
So that is your multi-marker. Okay, so that is a lot more chalkier matte finish. And then your ceramic one is a lot more, like Mel said, it's more of a glass paint that is within it, and it's stunning, absolutely gorgeous. Now, for me, I've already got these. I didn't get them for £8. That's the green lid. I knew I'd put the wrong lid on the wrong one then. So I didn't get them for £8. I bought them at the full price because I fell in love with them the very first time I used them. But one of the reasons I've actually bought this is because we are having a Christmas celebration, and it's all about memory making this year for us, and we're going to go away to a cottage, all the family, and we're going to all decorate jars and things while we're there. But then we can take it all off and use them again. How cool is that? It's brilliant. And then on your windows, do your Christmas scenes, and you can wash it off.
Absolutely, you can.
Halloween's coming up. Why don't you get your Halloween, with your ghosties and things like that on your windows? All of that, this is going to look amazing. And for £8, that's just £8.99 is just unbelievable.
Right, I'm going to recap this bundle, Amanda, and then I'm going to leave you to it because I need to go and set up the scan and cut next door. So, in this, I love these. Look, they've even got the embossed detail on the front. These are fabulous. So you're going to get 2 of these. Even if you use these, like you make your own lemonade or your own wine or whatever, cordial, whatever it is, and you're going out for a picnic, these are going to be lovely. Maybe you're just going to take them outside and put them on the table so all the flies don't get in your drinks, because it's horrible, isn't it, when you sit outside and get all the midges. Pesky little white things, my Alice calls them. Those pesky little white things are flying around me again, Grandad. So you've got 2 of these. They're absolutely lovely. I'm not going to lie, I'd have these in my home as just home decor because they're really nice. Then you're also going to get 2 of these smaller ones that have that very slight lilac hue to them with the metal around and the metal hangers. These are going to be lovely outside. Maybe you're going to pop something like a citronella in there to keep those pesky little white things away. Then you've got these 2, which are lovely. And these look like they've been hand painted with those stripes. So if you're going to do your glaze over these, you're going to get, it's going to look like you bought them like that, but you didn't. You painted them yourself, didn't you? Which is really cool. Then you're also going to get your 6 little votive jars. So perfect for your sand candles, perfect for your regular wax, perfect as a shot glass if you're that way inclined. Use them with your metal leaf. They looked amazing in metal leaf. Spray on the inside with your mirror spray. So you're going to get 6 of those, and then you're going to get your 12-piece set of your glass and ceramic markers. These are excellent. So you do your work, you put it in a cold oven, you turn the temperature up to 230. After 40 minutes, you turn it off, and then you leave them to cool in the oven, and then you can put them through. You can wash them, basically, which is fabulous. So all 12 of those, 6 votives, 2 small jars, 2 large jars, and these shop bundle, $32.99. That, my friends, is a deal. Right, quick recap on these pens. I know I keep banging on them, but they're $8.99 for 24. Works out at 37 pence per marker instead of £1. So you're saving 63 pence on every single one of those pens. Stocking fillers, birthday party gifts, stock up for yourself, because I can't see those being at $8.99 for very long when they should be $23.99. So get them while we've got them, and then you can pop those into your basket. Right, my lovelies, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to go next door, ready for the next hour with Lily and scan and cut, and I'm going to leave you in the very capable hands of our Amanda.
Thank you, everybody. Are you having a bit of fun today? And you know what? I have thoroughly enjoyed this morning with all the different products that we're bringing you. It's incredible, isn't it? We've had so much. We've got a bit of everything for everybody, and also a little bit of not home decor. What am I thinking? Home.
Lifestyle?
There we go. A little bit of lifestyle stuff for you. It's a good job I've got Anna. But then she's as bad as me at times. We just help each other along, don't we? So look at what these are. I adore this. So on this one where I've actually done these pens, I want to show you the different nibs. Okay. So let me get one of these out for you first of all, because when you receive these, it's going to be white like that. Okay. That's what it comes. And I'm going to put the lid on to shake it, and you can hear it's got a little ball bearing in it. So every time you use these, I would give them a shake, okay? Mix it all back up, because at the end of the day, it is a paint that's in here. Then all you need to do is press down and you hold it, okay? And that actually comes all the way down. You don't need to keep going up and down. So can you see it's coming down now? You can see it, it's there. So if I press it again, and hold it down, and I just let it flow, okay, because it will come through. You just have to be patient. There we go. Just as easy as that. Now that is ready primed. You only need to do that once, because now you can work with them. So onto your different mediums, onto your ceramic and things like that. It is stunning. So I'm going to put some, let's see if I can draw a fish. Yeah, I'm not, my fish is going to be, is that fishy shaped? Huh? Yeah? Have we got, is that little, do I need to put something else? Don't laugh at me.
Looks a bit like the plane Ruben drew the other day.
Did he? Did he draw a plane? I saw him as good as Ruben. They're saying something, because he's the child of an artist. So I'm going to go with that and take that one for a win.
He's
Our
the
Hannah.
child of a generation of artists.
Yes, see? I'm as good as Ruben. I'm having that every step of the way, guys. Do you agree? I'm having. Oh, heck.
Woo! I didn't even touch anything then. Sorry, guys.
So I'm going to do some scales. Fishes have scales, Amber, don't they? They do, don't they? I'm not making it up, am I? So I've got some scales on him like this. And then where's his eye need to be, everybody? Do I need, it's just at the side down here, isn't it? I'm hoping this black one's primed. Mind you, it doesn't matter, does it? Because it literally, again, white nib, give it a shake, and then just hold it down. Literally just hold it, okay? And they're brilliant. And they're 1 to 2 mil nibs, so you can see how fine you can actually get with these. I love them. Absolutely love them. There we go. Done. Is everybody laughing at me? They're all laughing at my... Stop it. I thought you were my friends. Honestly. Take my lid off that. Is that... I can't even tell. Is that primed? Yes.
I said, I think it's right. Is it Boeing 747? How you say it?
I'll go home. Don't be mean, Iz.
I've got a trip to Tesco's soon, haven't we?
Yeah, we're going to Tesco's. Ha, ha, ha. So, no, black. Okay. See? Now, see? There's me. Yeah, what?
He needs some bubbles.
Bubbles?
Yeah.
What do I do with bubbles? How do I do bubbles? Because, like that.
Oh, yeah, too.
So, it's a good job I've got all these markers, isn't it? Is that it? Is that as much as seaweed as I need to be? Is that all right for you? My goodness, it's like painting the Sistine Chapel, honestly. Are we all right with that? Oh, look, do you know, I'm actually having a lot of fun. Like a ridiculous amount of fun here. Look, there's my little fish. And a little bit of, we need yellow for sand, because we've got a bit of shoalage, a bit of sand on the bottom. What do you reckon, guys? Am I doing all right?
It's like
Yeah.
a dictionary, isn't it?
It's like, yeah, and I'm actually doing it upside down and back to front as well. So, you know, come on, give me a little bit of, there we go. How about that, lick your fish? Isn't that lovely? I really like him. Hello, what's he called? Eh?
What's his friend called? That looks like
Dory.
Dory. It's called tuna. That's what that one is. Tuna fish. Oh, now look. I don't know what I'm doing here with all of these. So, aren't they fun? And like a ridiculous amount of fun. But the wonderful thing about these is that's now permanent. If I want to now pop that in the oven to make them permanent, I can. And it'll be there again and again and again. So the total joy working with these with the kids, whether they're just going to go with their names and things like that onto something, brilliant for them to do their own thing. And then every year at summer, you get them out and they go on the table and they've all got the little thing that they made. You're making those memories, aren't you? And it's easy for them to do. Can you imagine letting them play with these, then getting them out the oven and actually giving them, maybe it's their drinks. You know, nowadays, you can have little drinks cups like this that look like a jar, can't you? With a handle on. Let them paint and colour one of those, put it in the oven, and that's their mug for the whole of the summer. How lovely is that? And they've all done it themselves, whether they are budding artists, as our lovely little boy is, okay? So is it whether he's a budding artist or not, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, aren't they fabulous? Maybe you're going to put a picture. So that's another way of using these. If you do use glass, you can actually put, instead of transferring it, if you put the image on the inside and tape it so it doesn't move, you can then trace from the inside outside. So that's another way as well, working with it. But I've loved doing this today, playing with David's little trolleys. Don't tell him. And I've had all this stuff out. So hasn't it been good? Hasn't it been good? And now you've got another hour of our fabulous scan and cut. Remember, guys, to check out your baskets because the deals we've brought you on this show are just phenomenal. The product of this must be the star of the show for $8.99. And it's just a joy to behold that colour, okay? Just look at what you're going to be working with. And I am just going to show you one more thing, okay? You do get a white. Now, people might say, yeah, but it is true white. It goes on incredible, okay? So, look at that. That, on coverage, on glass, I think that's rather phenomenal. That says a lot for the pens. For a white to go on that well, look at that. That is beautiful. And yet I didn't have to do anything with it. Isn't that fantastic? But to make that permanent, absolutely, we've got the aqua stone. Now, lots of you will have already got this. And it's so amazing. It is a hero. Is that right? A hero product? We think it's a hero product. It's a hero product for me. I know it is for David. So any of these, when you've done this, let it dry thoroughly. Then go over the top with this, okay? Probably wouldn't use brush strokes. I would go in with my cut and use foam and just dab over the top of it to seal it. And then you'd be able to have it on there permanent. But the bargain has got to be these pens for this hour, $8.99, shop. Shop multi for these, absolutely amazing. Now, like I said, I did buy these at full price. I have this set at home in my collection. And you know what, when I've done? I'm having some more. I'm going shopping for more markers because it is one of those things when you've got a product that is fabulous, don't ever want it to run out. So thank you everybody for joining me. We've done 3 amazing hours. It's been wonderful to have your company. Now you're going back next door to join our lovely Lily and Mel. Check out your baskets. We'll see you soon.